You look so proud. You gonna go down? Can you not get down? Boost, come. Come here. Come. Come on. Come on. Come, Boosty. Good boy.
Are you all my personal dreams? Everything you know is in your mind.
So, I'm gonna be bringing you guys a story time a few months later after my dog has passed away. I'm gonna be talking to you about what it was like, the aftermath before, this, that, and the other, just what, you know, what to kind of expect. So it all started off before November of 2018, you know, I was living life, having a good life with my dog, obviously not expecting the upcoming cause of his death being cancer. And you know, you're just not expecting it. So in the October, I was sitting there enjoying stuff, looking at Halloween, playing Fortnite, this, that, and the other. And then it's like, out of nowhere, the next month, you're not going to know that your dog or your best friend is going to catch cancer. So anyway, it was the middle of November of 2018, and unfortunately, my dog, my Staffordshire Bull Terrier named Boost, of age 10 at the time, got cancer. I remember this clearly. I was literally in my bedroom playing Fortnite, having a good time, having fun with my friends. So one morning I woke up, had breakfast, this, that, and the other, and then I came to surprise that my dog had a lump under his neck. Then obviously I addressed it with my family, told everyone this, that, and the other, and then we soon took him to the vet. We then found out that he had cancer in his neck, and the tumours were only going to get bigger and spread around him, and if it lasted for too long, it would stop him from breathing and he would suffocate. Months had slowly moved onwards. It went past Christmas time, January, February, and then we hit March. So March of 2019 was probably one of the most intense months of this year. So my dog's birthday is on March the 31st, and I really wanted him to live till age 11 because he was really getting old. He wasn't in pain, he wasn't suffering, but he just wasn't in a good state. And you know, me and my brothers, we all expected it. Like, we were all ready to let him go. And then it comes to my surprise, after 4 weeks into March, it comes to his birthday. We have a good time. My dog Boost had officially turned 11 years of age. As a few more days, a few more weeks carried on, it then became my birthday, 7th of April, and just had a fantastic time, you know. Enjoyed myself, had a break, and just had the best moments I could have with my dog. We then, after the month of April, slowly seeing him get to his probably worst condition possible, we then started to accept that we were going to have to let him go at some point. So May 21st was the due date of when I had to fly over to Spain. And when it hit May, my auntie was telling me that before I'd go to Spain, we'd have to let him go. At that moment, I was accepting it, but it was very hard for me. I was counting down every day of May, spending the most days I could with him, walking him, feeding him, you know, having my last few times picking up his poop. All these little things really do make a difference. And if you do still have your dog around, and you should really cherish it, because it's just a beautiful time of their life and yours. Anyway, so I was counting down the days of May, and it's only a week before we had to let Boost go. I was just always with him, you know. I was having the best times. I was getting emotional because I knew that the time was slowly coming up. And then the day I had to let him go really hit me hard. So the night before my dog had passed away, I knew it was probably our last night together. Reason behind me saying probably is because my auntie kind of played a little trick on me, which was very, very good during the time, and I'm very happy that she did it. So I was told that during the 2-week period of my holiday, Boost was going to be, you know, he was going to be looked after in a 24-hour vet service. I was very skeptical about it, so then of course I did my research about 24-hour vet services. Turned out they were actually a thing, so I was, you know, I saw it as a pretty promising thing. Of course, at the time I knew it was only right to let him go, and the appropriate time was always like upcoming. It would always be easy for me to know that my dog would be resting under the care of professionals whilst I was sitting there on my holiday, like enjoying my time, quite frankly. So allegedly, I thought that my dog was going to be kept in a 24-hour vet service for 2 weeks during my 2-week holiday, and I'd come back to see him. So then the night before my dog passed away, it was very sad because I knew it was probably the last night, and yeah, I literally thought probably, so I still thought that they could give him a bit more treatment and he could live for a little bit longer after I came back from Spain. So that put me at ease a little bit. I didn't have to worry about my dog dying the next day, but you know, hey ho. Any parents watching this, I really do feel like you should put that kind of any kind of method to help, you know, put anyone at ease to make them not think their dog's gonna die the next day, because that really did help me coming from my 15-year-old self. So yeah, the night had passed. I slept with my dog on this current bed that I'm sitting on right now. It was amazing. I really cherished it, really took it in, and I knew it was time to say goodbye. And yeah, so it was a Friday of a school day, and it was time for me to say goodbye. I packed my school bag, got ready. I got up early so that I could have an extra half an hour with my dog. So maybe me, before I left for school, I chilled with him. I said goodbye, and I just really cherished it in the moment. I was slowly counting the minutes down, and it got kind of stressful for me until I had to go to school and I had to say goodbye. Little did I know that on the Friday he was then getting put down on that day, which put me at ease, like I was saying, because I thought he would still be alive, or at least going to be put down over the holiday. So it happens during the time that I'm having fun, so I wasn't stressed. So then I said goodbye, I went to school, and I had a tough time in school. I was just not in the right state in school because it happened, and yeah, it was my goodbyes. And you know, Boost, loved him so much. Age 11 he died. Had him since I was age 4. I barely remember living on this earth without him, so you know, it was very hard. Growing up to see your dog as your best friend, to them not being there, was a very huge change for me. So the weekend had passed, and it now hit Monday, and this is when we began our school holidays. And I was in my living room, and my little sister, oh, this really annoyed me. She said, is Boost still here? And I really did not want to know, because I wanted to be on holiday and not worry about the stress. And then I went, Ruby, no. Then out of nowhere, my nan gives me the information and says, yeah, he's passed away. He's gone to the vets and they put him down. I'm just happy that now I'm in a position where I don't have to worry about it being August now, and this happened in May, so 3 months later. And I then went to Spain for 2 weeks, had a good holiday, and then I came back. Coming back from Spain was a little bit stressful for like the first week, because you come back from school and you're so used to seeing your dog greet you when you go to the door. You always give him hugs, kisses, this, that and the other. And yeah, it just felt very abnormal that I wasn't with my dog on a daily basis like I usually should be. As a few weeks and a few months had passed, I would say got over it. I got more used to not seeing him around, and I kind of accepted the fact that he was gone. Alright, so time for some advice. To any other dog owners which know that the death of their dog is upcoming, I just really don't want you to worry, because the more you worry about it, the more stress you're going to put, and your dog just really wouldn't want you to be upset like that. Best thing to do is accept it. Make sure you're walking your dog as much as you can, however much they can really take. Remember every moment of picking up their poo. Give them treats all the time, give them hugs and kisses, because you know yourself it's not going to last. Whether they're going to die within the next month or week, it's not going to last forever. You're going to want to do it as much as possible before their death. Oh, just saying the word death, like death is a very strong word to me, but... So yeah, I'd advise you all to potentially, after your dog dies, it will be very abnormal not seeing them, and it's okay to cry, it's okay to get upset, but the best thing you want to do is find some help of some sort if you feel at any point very, very down about it. For me, I had school counselling. To any teenagers or anything, my story, I had school counselling, so this was before my dog died, but I can say that school counselling had really helped me like recover after the death of my dog. One thing I can say is always keep your dog's tennis balls, even if they ripped a little bit of it. Like, I know it sounds a little bit weird. I have a bag with my dog's tennis balls, his lead, his collar, his poo bags, his pictures, everything. I just keep that there. I wrapped it in like this bag which the vets had given me when I came to collect his lead, and the smell has always stayed there, so you know I can smell it and it smells just like my dog. So yeah, that's the end of the video. I know this video is gonna be long, but you know, I just thought I'd get this out there, and I want to you people who know that the death of their dog is upcoming, I really want you to just, you know, take it as a positive, because your dog will no longer be suffering. Things will be going well, and after that, soon, you'll recover from it, and they'll forever stay in your heart. And I'm telling you, it's the best feeling after knowing that they're not in pain, knowing that they're not suffering. It's just the best feeling to know that they could potentially be looking over at you, or just sitting in heaven, you know, doing their thing, you know, chasing their tennis balls. I love my dog to bits, like, don't get me wrong, but the death of your dog is not the end of the world. It doesn't kill you that much because, you know that they're no longer in pain or suffering. They're just not there, you know, and they're in your heart now forever. They're gonna stay in your heart, and things are gonna be good for both yourself and your dog. So, you know, always take it as a positive. Anyway, nevertheless, I want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. It was a very long video. I'm gonna try to cut it as short as possible. If you did go on to enjoy this video, you know what, I'm not even gonna bother asking for a sub, a like, or this, that, and the other, because this was quite a serious topic to be talking about, and I really want my video to be beneficial or help people feel a little bit at ease if they do have a dog. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. One thing I would ask for is a share. If you know anyone who's in a bad position with their dog, this and the other, I'd really appreciate it if you could share this, because this video could help them potentially. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video, and yeah, take care.